Let's get to the Diddy situation.
Shout out to Foster.
Diddy. P. Diddy.
Noel's favorite.
Got the case right here. Sean Combs, right, indicted on a grand jury charges. For decades, he's been the defendant abused, threatened, and coerced women and others around him to fulfill his sexual desires, his protection of his reputation, and conceal his conduct. He relied on employees, resources, and influence of multifaceted business empire that he led and controlled, creating a criminal enterprise whose members and associates engaged in and attempted to engage in, among other crimes, sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and obstruction of justice, right? And when you read the actual indictment, we have so much to cover, but we're obviously going to give you guys a summary. We're not going to be here all day either. But just going down the line of, let me get to the, ain't this crazy? When you look at it actually physically in front of you, it's pretty nuts. All right. Goddamn.
Bro, people who keep their notes like that drive me fucking crazy.
We got the racketeering conspiracy from at least in or about 2008. So that's racketeering dating back from then. We have, that's one charge. We have the second charge being right here. Sex trafficking by force or fraud and coercion from at least in or about 2009 up until including 2018. And we have the last count 3 of transportation to engage in prostitution up into or about 2024 as of this year. This is the one that dates the most recently, and it goes back to 2009 as well, right? And obviously the most viral one has been now, when you read this sentence right here, right? We have large sums of cash. This is what they found during the searches of Diddy at Diddy's house. Because remember, this happened in March of 2024, top of this year. We covered this.
Mm-hmm.
They searched his house, right? National Guard. During the searches of Combs' residence in Miami, Florida, Los Angeles, California, law enforcement seized various freak-off supplies, including narcotics and more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant. Right? And this has gone the most viral. Why? Because who the fuck needs 1,000 bottles of these, right? Who needs 1,000 bottles of these? First of all, I've never used baby oil for any sexual intercourse or any sexual pleasure that I recall.
Can I see I don't know how they do that shit, bro. I don't like feeling slippery, bro.
It says tender skin needs gentle formulations. Our pure mineral baby oil creates a gentle barrier to seal and moisture and soften gentle skin. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy, right? And we have options, right? You have this regular baby oil. We got Noel with, show the camera. That is, show the camera the title. It's upside down. Show it real quick. That's the baby oil gel. We got baby oil gel. We also got the creamy baby oil. You guys want some creamy, moisturizing baby oil? That's another option as well, right? Which one did Diddy use? We have no clue. But some people were like, oh, why are people focusing on the baby oil? There's other shit that people should care about. Is it illegal to have 1,000 bottles of baby oil? No, but it should be. It definitely should be. Did you just spill the baby oil? No, I was trying to do a freak off real quick during the fucking podcast.
Oh my God, bro, this shit is so slippery. This nigga's nasty.
I think he did it on purpose.
So we have 1,000 bottles of baby oil. Think about it. In my opinion, I think it's to, as clean as possible, to enter anuses.
I got those shit away.
I think it's
I think it's
to
like
enter anuses.
It's just like a slippery shit, bro. You know, like when they like throw like
a
oil
slippery
on like
slide,
bitches' asses and shit like that, just to like make it really shiny and glossy and shit.
Trying to make other niggas like glossy,
yeah, bro.
glazed or
you know what I'm
something.
saying?
Like,
Bro,
I think that.
You know what I'm saying?
Because
maybe they like maybe they like
oil.
ran around the fucking like compound and shit like that, trying to like, oh, if I catch you type shit, boom, you're getting fucked in the ass. You know what I'm saying? Type shit.
Yeah.
This shit feels.
But because
nice.
they're slippery.
put it on your head. Put it on your head. Go ahead.
Go ahead,
bro. This shit feel kind of nice,
That's what I'm saying. Put it on your head.
But that's the gel version. We don't know which type of version he's had.
bro. Because I think Marlon might be right. You just want to get a bitch, you know,
Lubed
Oiled
up
up,
and shit.
lubed
Yeah,
up.
you know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Looking glossy.
or man.
And right,
I don't judge.
Diddy since the 90s has been accused of multiple things, right? Since the 90s, he's been accused of being involved in Biggie's death, in Tupac's death, not paying his artists, right? Allegedly shooting people in clubs. We had the J-Lo situation. We have artists going to jail allegedly to cover up for him, right? Shine, G-Dep, etc. A lot of his own artists have always been tied. Diddy himself in Bad Boys Records has always been tied to death, people not being paid, criminal activity allegations. This has been their history as far as Bad Boy Records, right? But at the same time,
It's called Bad Boys
some
for a
fucking
reason.
hit records, right? Some slappers,
Boys.
some fire ass music, some of the best music of all time as
That's
well.
right.
So this has always been something. And people have always just ignored it because there's no fucking facts, right? We have Keefy D, this guy with the goddamn baby boy is about to.
Yo,
Man's
Let's go.
excited, bro.
No, we ain't going
I'm
nowhere.
telling you this right now. If that shit disappears,
ready?
bro, you already know what's
who's
up.
ready?
All I know
Yo,
is
who's
he's-
ready?
he's
I'm
close.
really willing. Yo,
He's
like,
close to you, Vic. So,
Yeah,
hey.
yeah.
I'm
Same,
seeing
bro.
the vision. I'm just saying. I'm not seeing his vision. I'm seeing my vision.
I'm moisturized enough. I don't need no more today.
Yo, being this moisturized during sex.
But when it comes to like, think about it, right? Niggas
you
talked about
smell
it
like
last year, right?
cheap
We covered this shit
talcum
last
powder,
year.
nigga.
The concept of Keefy D going to jail. Keefy D has done so many interviews saying that allegedly Diddy didn't pay him when he promised to pay him to kill Tupac, right?
Yeah.
Keefy D. Keefy D's in jail. He's been in jail for like a year. There's been rumors of Keefy D confessing and saying things to the feds, revealing things to the feds. So this could be tied to that. My opinion, I don't think there's nothing wrong with people having their kinks. Diddy could be into whatever he's into.
Yeah.
I personally hope and pray. I don't think that he's involved with anything as far as minors or anything of that nature. I think he is a nymphomaniac. I think he's addicted to sex.
Hell yeah.
I think he's a freak.
Mhm.
And I also think that this is just gonna be something that is gonna be tied to a bigger situation, not a sex ring or nothing of that nature. I think that he might have potentially been behind Tupac's death.
50
That I
Shades of
believe.
Diddy.
I think he might have been behind
50
Tupac's
50,
death.
50 Shades of Diddy, bro.
When it comes to this Diddy situation, bro, I always thought the sex thing was gonna reveal something worse, and it was not gonna be about sex. Like Vic said, it would be like the Tupac thing or any crimes he committed earlier coming up. Because just when you hear about the industry, gangs fund the industry.
Yeah.
Street money is what's backing a lot of these artists. So the idea that none of these artists have done dirty shit is a lie. I truly believe Jay-Z, Nas, all of them have been associated to some capacity with someone who's done something criminal. But I think you're able to get away with it because time passes. People don't speak on it. People know not to speak on it. But if the nigga's already on the ground, he's cooked, he's getting stomped on, nigga, pile it on.
Yeah.
I can fully see a situation where Diddy did kill Tupac. Or he sent out the hit, paid the bread, and that's
Listen.
not going to come out.
I can see it as well. I think that that's something more along the lines that might be
More realistic.
more realistic, allegedly more realistic rather than him being involved in, something of a Jeffrey Epstein level. I know people want and hope and pray like this is a Jeffrey Epstein level of situation, right? Because of the fact like Diddy owned an island. Diddy had an
Yeah,
island
he kept
that,
referring
that he
about it.
called Love Island.
Yeah.
He literally owns an island called Love Island. It's like, and then we're not talking about the fucking TV show, right? This is
Yeah,
not
no.
Leah. This is not
Nah,
that
yeah,
Love
that
Island.
was on Fiji. That was on Fiji.
Yeah, it's a different Love
It's a
Island.
very different
Yeah,
Love
This is a
Island.
very different Love
It's a
Island.
freak
Yeah.
island.
Yeah, and he was always open about his sexual activities. But look at this, guys. Diddy predicted this 25 years ago. He was speaking about his fucking parties and him being arrested. He literally predicted this. But obviously, it was the 90s. People would turn a blind eye to any type of inappropriate activity. It's decades ago, right? We're talking almost 3 decades ago. This is before the internet. This is before the fucking internet. It's a different time. But here we have Diddy talking about, look at this.
Hottest ticket around. They won't even give me a permit for the parties, man. They don't want me to throw the parties no more. But we ain't gonna stop. We gonna keep on having fun, bringing people together from all walks of life. You're gonna hear about my parties. They're gonna be shutting them down. They're gonna probably be arresting me, doing all types of crazy things just because we wanna have a good time. You know, whenever you bring up a different element into people's environment, things that broaden people's horizon, people get intimidated. There's a lot of people out there that feel intimidated by it. It ain't nothing but breaking down racial barriers, breaking down generation barriers. People from all walks of life.
Just jamming cocks into each
talking
other.
to Jay-Z.
No, listen,
Jay-Z talking to, you know,
let's skip that line.
life. Ron Perlman talking to Jay-Z. Jay-Z talking to, you know what I'm saying? It just goes on and on. You know, it's just like people from all walks of life connecting and getting together. Yeah.
Your parties are the hottest ticket in town. People dying to get into your party. How does that make you feel?
I mean, it's cool. You know, it doesn't make me feel any way special. It doesn't make me feel like a bigger person. It just makes me feel like I know how to throw a party.
The hottest.
Well, I know how to throw a party. You definitely do, my friend. You know, definitely do. The most infamous party thrower of all time now officially is Diddy. But this has always been rumored, right? Always has been rumored. Now we have confirmation of this man literally. Think about it. Anywhere in the world where you do an activity so frequent that you put a title to it, you call it freak-offs, right? And it's like a code word, but in reality it's not a fucking code word because it's like...
It's very obvious.
You're making it very obvious. You might as well call that shit something else, right? Like doorknob 5. Doorknob 5, like make that shit, hide it. But you put a title on it, and it's like you tell your crew, oh, the freak off, and it's like they know what to do when that word's even thrown around. That gives into the illegal type of energy because it's like, oh, freak offs, and you got to order 1,000 bottles of baby oil, you got to fly people out, you got to do all this shit. At that point, he was better off doing it the Hugh Hefner way. People want to compare him to Hugh Hefner, right? There's a lot of accusations with Hugh Hefner, but the difference is Hugh Hefner made it a business, right? He ran a business, the Playboy Mansion, with Playboy girls, right? And don't get me wrong.
Still prostitution.
Yeah, still prostitution, but legal, you know, in his own way.
In his own way.
In his own way, he was making it
It was
legalized.
porn.
But then, obviously, one can question, and why not? There's a racial barrier, right? With the older white man, with all these white women, etc. A creep is still a creep, right? A creep is still a creep. There might have been another world where Diddy would have made this. It's his business. He could have done his own fucking magazine or something of that nature, his own porn company, etc. But he was too much of a household brand, and that's the crazy thing. He was like a household brand. He always on Ellen, right? Everyone knew him. One of the most famous names, one of the biggest celebrities of all time. But then behind the scenes, he was doing these freak off parties.
Because he's freaky Batman.
It's crazy.
He's a billionaire a day.
He's like Bruce Wayne with like a hard cock.
Yeah. Freak at night. Just running around. Bro, he's running around in the streets with his dick out.
He's Bruce Wayne with a hard cock.
Literally, bro. It's literally what he is, bro. Billionaire at a day, freakazoid at night. My thing is this. It's two things. First one, everyone's doing this.
No. Don't say that. I'm not doing this shit, bro.
Let me correct myself. Niggas in the industry are doing this. The sex trafficking laws that they're hitting him with is paying sex workers, if you read it,
Yeah.
to go and do sexual acts for him across state lines, international lines. Everyone's doing that. Your favorite rapper is talking about it right now in his songs. So I feel like there should be more consistency by the feds and holding people accountable with stuff like that. I think it becomes a problem when he's becoming violent, when he's forcing people to participate in these things.
Yeah.
But again, we don't know what your favorite rapper is doing.
They gon' love me for my ambition.
And that was a clip from our podcast, the Club Ambition Podcast. Cap, if you're looking to watch the full episode, make sure to go check it out right now. It's available on audio and also on YouTube.